Hello my friends, welcome back to Symphony of the Night. How are you doing? I'm not going to be able to know how you're doing unless you, comment on the video and let me know or something, but I hope you're doing really, really well. We're just going to go down here, find the warp room, which is not this way, and we are going to warp to the place that I believe we can... There's a warp room, I think it's in Olrox's quarters. Excuse me. But we are going to Olrox's quarters either way. What we're looking for is the Echo of Bat, which is the relic which will allow us to shoot sonar waves in the form of bat. And that will allow us to get through the pitch black room in the catacombs and get the spike breaker armor. Now, this, I think, is the way to Olrox's quarters. I think that's also where we are now. The Mana Prism. And... resist fire. I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you... fire. Luck potion. This is looking promising. It's certainly somewhere we haven't been before. Bloody zombie. Don't make me laugh. Oh, he's a prisoner. What are you laughing at? Is he laughing or is he like rattling the bars in his cage? Probably the latter. That makes sense. I don't anticipate that he would be particularly amused about being imprisoned. Presumably for all eternity, as he's undead. In that small cage. Nonetheless... don't really want the Devil Dagger. What's this? S-Stock. That's a Dark Souls weapon. Well, I guess technically it's just a weapon. And Dark Souls was a long time after this. German Thrust Sword. Two-handed. 48 damage. Let's give that a try, because we don't... Nice! I remember this now. The, attacking animation is somewhat unique, so... it's quite a good weapon. We'll give this a try, because I've not really been using my shield anyway, so there's no point having a one-handed weapon at this point if this one is so much better. Sorry, I've got a slightly sore throat. And I tend to have a lot these days. I think I'm getting old. What's through here? Iron Ball. Nice. I think this is a boss. I think it's Olrox. It is. Oh, this guy was annoying. Really annoying. We need to try and dispatch him as quickly as we can. I should really have saved it in this area, because it's going to be a long walk back when I inevitably fail. But, he telegraphs his attacks, and I can't remember any of the telegraphs, so... yeah, it's that one that... when he shoots an energy wave out of his crotch. Oh my god. Yes, of course. Yes, he transforms into this giant green fella. When he... I remember now, yeah, when he's very near death, he gets basically these absolutely ridiculous moveset, which is all incredibly difficult to avoid. And, they're only doing 1 damage, which is fine, but it's the... that one is very, very annoying. And the more that you attack him, the more frequently he starts using these moves and sort of comboing with them. And the thrusting on this S-Stock is actually kind of fucking me up a bit. Yeah, and you get stuff like this happening, where it's just like, do you want to stop doing that, mate? Because how am I supposed to be avoiding this? Oh god. 1. 15. That's more like it. Well, he's obviously quite near death because he's doing all this... There we go. Maybe I was a bit over-leveled for Olrox, because... Are you actually going to die now? Okay, I think he's dead. I remember that taking me a number of attempts normally when I play this. But hopefully somewhere around here is going to be the item that we need. Is it through here? Yes, it is. Echo of Bat. Oh, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. Now, we haven't actually explored Olrox's quarters entirely. It looks like there's an exit lower down into the Royal Chapel area, which will sort of connect the area to two others. We should probably do that, I guess, but we've kind of fast-tracked to where we need to be. Really awesome background in this room as well, do you not think? Like the stained glass window. Beautiful pixel art. So let me just see. I think it looks like it's triangle button to use the Echo of Bat. Haha, he's stuck. Very nice. I remember this little bit here that you need to transform to get through is incredibly difficult to get through when you play as Maria, because when you play as Richter you have this like sort of diving kick which lets you get through there, but with Maria you have to do a bit of trickery, and it's all very not cool. But, you know, maybe like sometime in the future I might get around to doing a Maria playthrough of this game, because it does change it really well, but this is a total vanity project for me as well. Bearing in mind that, not that I make any money from doing this stuff, I just do it for fun, but every time I do anything like from a Konami game, like whenever I upload any video of this game, it immediately gets flagged by Konami's bots as like visual content copyright. So, even if I was like, you know, getting millions of views on my videos or whatever, I still wouldn't be able to make any money from making this. I'm just doing this series because I absolutely love this game. It's one of my favourites and I just want to. There we go. That opens up that dead end to the Royal Chapel. I guess we'll just quickly go back and do that expose that large room, because again this is there's actually some incentive to doing this now, which is of course that the more of the map that we expose, the more it increases the effectiveness of the armor set that we're wearing, the walk armor. And so if I expose this room, we may actually get an extra point in defense or something. Still, let's have a look and see what we can find in here. Oh god! I hate those guys. I hate you, sir. Yes, I do. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Giant fountain there. Get fucked. $50. Some heartage. Why is there stairs there to nothing? Oh, you can't do the downward attack with the S-stock. That's interesting. I mean, it's a pretty good weapon overall. I don't know if we'll use it all the time, but it's nice to have it. Nice to have a change every now and then, you know? Especially seeing as how I'm getting a sword card. Sword familiar. So, especially as I'm getting closer and closer to being able to get the game-breaking sword. Which I am going to get in this playthrough to show you guys, because it's so much fun, even though it completely trivialises the game, and the game isn't especially difficult as it is, but let's pop a save. There we go. So Olrox is an essential boss, because you need to defeat him to get the sword card. No. Echo of Bat. Sorry. Been a long day. Yeah. Come on. 3 more squares. 1 more square. Cool. Nice 3D backgrounds as well. I really like the kind of perspective shift on the background. It's almost like a predecessor to like 2.5D games. Do you know what I mean? Like games that are on this plane of perspective but use 3D assets. Things like well, I suppose a good example would be Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, the forthcoming successor to this game, which is like exactly the same perspective, exploration style 2D Metroidvania, but is built in Unreal Engine 4 and so has detailed 3D assets and backgrounds and stuff, and is actually looking really beautiful. The recent video update for that game, I mean the demo is very pretty, but in a recent video update for the game they showed, when they announced that they were the game's being published by 505 Games, who published, amongst other things, like Rocket League and stuff like that, to give it, which I think is a pretty good thing. I mean, they basically said it from the very start, from the Kickstarter campaign, that they would be seeking outside publishing. But one thing it gives the game a lot of exposure. It means that the publisher can invest properly in the project to make sure it's done to a really high standard. But anyway, in that video they had Eager like being shown the entrance hall of the castle in Bloodstained, and he's like commenting on the background assets and stuff, and it looks phenomenal. It looks so beautiful. Like it was like, in fact, I'll just go back here and show you, in the Royal Chapel here, you can see the 3D background, the perspective like shifts as you go across the room like that, and it gives you this really cool sense of depth. It's basically like that in Bloodstained, and the bit they were showing off, it's like this colonnaded entrance hall with all these arched things on the rooftop, on the ceiling, and like sort of colonnades coming down from there, and it looks so great. Really does. Okay, well there's nothing there, I've already been there. I'm just trying to expose all this stuff now so that we can you know, mark it as done, essentially. There was one pot thing possibly down the bottom. In fact, maybe this one as well. Nope, done that one. I'm sure there was one down the bottom that we needed the form of bat to get. Done that one as well. And that one. And that one. Ah, there we go. Mystic Pendant. What does that do? Increases MP restoration rate. That might actually be quite useful. Let's swap the Bloodstone for that for now. You can see how quickly my MP is going down by using these things. One more here. How do I get that? In this corner? Yeah. And yeah, so we are we're racing ahead with that walk armor by exposing all of this map. So I'll just pop a save here, and then I just need to quickly go through the alchemy laboratory to get to the nearest warp room, and then we can walk back to the catacombs and finally get this thing sorted. Now, of course, we already have one of the items that we needed to complete this castle. We can very quickly get the other one once we have the spike breaker armor. And I think, like I say, there is a there is a pretty important boss down there somewhere in those catacombs. We are going to find and fight that guy as well, hopefully. Can't remember exactly where he is, but yeah, we'll find him. We'll find him. Spittlebone, I hate you. But compared to flea armors and flea riders, I fucking love them. Yeah, not far. Piss off, to quote Ron Weasley. Alright. Nice. That's the advantage of the S-Stock. Amazing reach. Kill 2 enemies at once who are fairly far apart. Oh, I just didn't actually go up here. Maybe I died in between doing it or something, but... Bacillard. Ah, so there is a... fairly large... Oh, it looks like there's a large area in the middle there that we haven't been to yet, which is going to connect up a lot of places, so we're going to have to do that at some point as well, but I will do the catacombs next. And get those finished. Hey, got him on the backswing. Pop down here, and we should now be at the warp room. And in the catacombs, the warp room is quite far from a save room, so I will save it at this save room. Just, you know, for life insurance purposes. I think we're maxed out on hearts now as well, which is going to be useful. And head down here. And yeah, you go counterclockwise through the warp rooms, so this should be the right one. Three shots with the S-Stock on those gremlins. What about the Salem witches? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. Going to ignore you though. Yep, so it's bottom right. Into the catacombs. That was actually technically the underground passage to catacombs, or whatever that area was called. A small area there with the Kerberos boss. One shot those. Always nice. Oh no, we weren't maxed out on hearts. We've got quite a few more. I did get a lot of heart maxes. Not ideal to be stuck underneath that bone arc, but there you go. Yeah, so it's along to the right. Don't want that stopwatch. We got what we needed from that stopwatch in the clock room. Now it's just basically a useless item. Still can't damage those with normal melee to get them with the special items. That AoE looks so cool from the bone arc. Such an awesome attack. So he's going to release one now. Ah! How tough is this slime? Bloody bastard. There we go. Probably not even slightly worth it, as I've like rinsed through all of my stuff, but never mind. I don't want that finger item. The item that throws marbles down on the ground. I mean, they do a lot of damage, but so bad, so shitty. Okay, let's give it a try. Right, so you can see with the sonar that it reveals a slight profile of the room. And luckily it doesn't take that much MP to use it. But if we hit these spikes, then it's basically game over and we have to start again as we're taking a load of damage. So there we go. Turn the lights on as well, make it easier to get back. And somewhere around here should be what we're looking for. So we may have some more things to explore yet. I can't even get them with the S-Stock. Cross Shuriken. Karma Coin. You come and go, etc, etc. This guy, they just like, once the ark's destroyed, they just go into a blind panic and just run around waving their arms. It's well funny. So, the Echo of Bat is an essential item to complete the game because you do need to get the Spike Breaker armor in order to progress far enough in the game to get to the actual final boss. There it is. We are sorted, and there is an illusory wall. And a library card. I don't actually think that going to the long library is going to be any quicker, is it, than just going back to the warp room? But, you know. We'll just try it this way. These enemies give a far more experience than the ones in the long library anyway, so we are still working our way towards a level up and getting a whole load of hearts in the process. How are we actually doing for money? 14,364, not bad. The problem with the S-Stock is that you can't control the forward thrust. Pork bun, nice. This was pre-pulled pork though, so it wouldn't be a pulled pork bun. Probably just pork with applesauce. It's not cool enough to have pulled pork in it. And Alucard isn't wearing a lumberjack shirt with giant flesh tunnels in his ears and a ridiculous wizard's beard. Oh dear, I didn't mean to do that. 33? Fucking hell. 33 damage for hitting those. Ah! No! No! No, don't die. Don't die. Please don't die. Oh, you absolute... I can't believe it. That's so annoying. Right, I've got to get this done quickly now. I should have used the library card. I'm going to use the library card this time. I can't believe that. I'm sorry, guys. That's so annoying. We're back here now. Right, I've got to get this done quickly. Oh, got $100 from him, though, so that's something. At least we should finally be able to do it in this episode, and then the next episode we can make real progress. Right, just need to basically ignore everything that I can ignore and just move quickly through. get this done. Yeah. Nice and easy. I really like those were-skeletons. I don't know why. Like I said in the previous episode, the elongated neck kind of reminds me of a Ray Harryhausen beast. You know, like one of his old animated dinosaurs or something. And I love all that stuff. I really do. Oh, God. Fucking gremlins. Sorry. To not get frustrated at the fact that I just completely fucked this whole thing up. Shouldn't have come back for more. Right, this is the room with the slimes. I'll see if I can avoid them just by simply flying over the top of them. We're going to the upper right anyway, I believe. Yeah. Alright, try again. And don't rush. Just need to be very careful and be very generous with the sonar usage. Can't be too careful. Right, lights are on. Moving through. And we just simply loop round. I might as well get these again. Not asked about that bone arc. Yep. Okay. Change the record. Along here. Get the spike breaker. Get the library card. Use the library card. Right. Now hopefully I should be able to make it to a save room without being killed horribly. Like I say, I can't guarantee it because I am an idiot, but the long library isn't nearly as difficult. Let's just see what this guy's selling. What are you selling?
Master Alucard. How about this?
Let's just sell the gems that we have. Zircon, onyx.
Thank you.
Got quite a lot of gold, so... diamond plate. Elven cloak. Joseph's cloak. Is that a Technicolor dream coat? Is that what it means? What about those swords? Thunderbrand. What's the Harper? Wow, it's pretty crappy actually. They're all pretty crappy. I already have 2 ice brands, so yeah. Get out of my sight. So very quickly up to... I guess we'll just go quickly to the outer wall. Is there a warp room near... the nearest one is going to be the castle keep. Should be able to go and do this before I end the episode. And then there is that area in the middle of the map that we still need to explore, but we'll do that next time as well. I might also take out Richter and do the bad ending. Just so we can see that done, because last time I tried it I was a little underleveled and a little underskilled for it. But probably gonna have more luck if I try again. Ever the optimist. It was a ghost. Ectoplasm. Door on. I thought they were Yoriks. I thought they were called Yoriks. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Just makes sense for them to be called Yoriks because it's a skeleton holding his head. Alas, poor Yorick, etc. To the warp room. Amateur hour over here. Should have got the lift, really, but never mind. Bone musket. Love that enemy. Not used enough, nearly enough in the course of this game. I'd like to see that enemy everywhere. Alright, so it should just be one trip through the warp hole to reach the castle keep. Yep. And I can save it in the tower area through here. Ah, my hearts are actually maxed out. Still can't resist destroying all of these candelabra though, just to get any potential dollars that may be lurking within. Okay. Save room just below. Just quickly pop in there. And finally we can get this thing done. Yep. And it's not too far, so we'll just run quickly along the bottom here. The backswing on the S-Dock, as you can see, it can actually be fairly lethal. Love the background in this room. Just want to stop and look at it again for a second there. The armies of hell breaking through into the Vatican City in Rome and fucking shit up. Love it, man. Love it. Not that I'm particularly against the Catholic Church or anything like that. Just a really cool pageantry in that picture. I like it. The pageantry of the Prince of Darkness. I could take the book. I'll keep the crystal for now. We know where we can get the book again. You can see it's good to be able to... You can get the bats on the backswing of the S-Dock, so it's really cool. So, it should just be through here. Yes, now we put on the spike breaker armour. And it allows us to simply smash through these spikes. Form of mist. Smash through the spikes. All the way along. Magically sealed door. Oh, it's Maria.
Alucard, have you seen Richter?
There is a Belmont here. You were right about that.
I knew it. Where is he?
The one I saw was with the enemy. He called himself the Lord of this castle.
What? That's impossible. You're wrong. I have to go.
Alright, see you later. Silver ring. Okay, so now we have the gold ring and the silver ring. Inscription, where blank, clock blank, silver ring, blank in blank room. So, obviously, where in clock room. That is the solution to our puzzle here. And so if we go back to the clock room, the room of many secrets, and we where both the gold ring and the silver ring, something important will happen. For now, I'm just going to go back to the save room, and I will end this episode there. Next time, maybe we'll do a bit of cleanup, maybe not. There are still some places that we need to explore, and well, we don't need to, actually, we don't need to do anything now in this castle. We could explore some more places, and maybe I'll do that. Maybe not. I'll decide when the time comes. May as well be fairly thorough on this playthrough, because if I ever do another playthrough of this game, then it would be Richter and or Maria playthroughs, so it would be nice to get all of the thorough exploration stuff done as Alucard, and then the other ones would just be more arcadey style, more like the classic sort of linear Castlevania games that preceded this, especially playing as Richter. Nice to play as a Belmont in every Castlevania, I guess. Apart from Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow, where you play as Soma Cruz, who's a bit of a douche. But that game does at least have Alucard in it, although you can't play as him. Alright, cool, we're done. Thank you very much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, and I will see you next time for more Symphony of the Night. Take care and goodbye.